I'll get the silver when the new season starts. I'll just pump her up and I'll play as many games as I possibly can. I already got this season alone. I already got 700.
Nice,
God,
dude.
this is just gonna
Putting
end
in work.
That's just this season.
That's sick, dude. Wow.
I have over 2,000 wins already.
Dude, you and Cheddar are gonna be.
Yeah, but I'm a legit bronze.
I'm pretty sure he'd say the same thing as well. Yeah, but you two are neck and neck with wins. I bet. I wonder who has more actually.
I have like, there's some guy in my league and he's like 400. He's like the exact same amount of wins and points.
Anyway, I got a master that comes to my stream and he goes, "I'm worried about you."
Well, you have masters and GMs that come to your stream.
Puck was the first GM that actually came, and that's only because I cried about not having a GM coming to my stream yet.
That's pretty.
And I think someone just felt sorry, and a master knew Puck and messaged them, and Puck came. So I'm not really sure how it happened.
Puck.
I was
Puck's
legit
alright.
baller.
Yeah, he's a cute.
I don't like him as much.
He's not like.
I like him. I mean, the way I look at it is, anybody better than me is awesome in my opinion. And somebody who's like in tournaments, like he is, he's just a baller.
Puck made it to Root.
Yeah, he's in Root now.
Just got to Root like this last week. That's crazy. That's something to be proud of, man.
Yeah, but I mean, he's just his build, his style of play is just not as respected.
Well, I think if you make it to GM,
no, it's easy. You can six full make it to GM.
Okay, I mean, so why don't you do it?
Because it's not fun, and I want to improve. I want to play as a macro. I want to be a respected player.
That's a bullshit answer, though.
Why would I want a six full?
Because you can't six full to GM. That's
okay. You can six full, you can 4-gate to GM, but once you get there, that's all you can do. You don't have this. No. If you six full to GM, that's the only.
It's not that
you could become so good at it that you could.
There's like one individual person who has done it.
Palo, it is true though. Look at that master guy. Look at that master guy who all he does is cannon rush. So all he does is cannon. Every game, cannon. So I mean, it is true. You can make it.
Look, if you do get to higher leagues by doing cheesy builds, then when you get to those higher leagues, you may be able to compete by doing the cheesy builds. But once you get bored of those cheesy builds and you try to do macro builds, for example like Hatch first or Nexus first or 1-gate fast expand, you don't have the skills. You won't have the skills to be able to keep up with the masters.
I don't know, man, because like I don't know. It's just like I definitely like. Here's my point. This is my point I want to put out to you guys, is that these guys who are GMs and whatnot and all, like all these wins and have taken games off of blah blah blah, they're a lot of people know them through the shenanigans of getting, cannon rushing all these people or six pooling to this on this silly little Team Liquid thread and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I do think they're pretty much all legit. They're legit gamers who put in legit work doing, your standard schmandard.
Yeah, I mean definitely, but there's strategies. There are those players that just like there's those players that are just not respected in the community.
Sure, yeah, and I think it's yeah, and I definitely think it's pretty blatant when they are, right?
I mean those map hackers and all those types of people.
Oh yeah, of course. That's almost like a different. Yeah, that's almost like a different. Like you don't even like. Yeah, that's.
And 4-gate actually, honestly, is extremely easy to hold if you see it coming.
Yeah, if you see it coming, you get some nice.
As Zerg, actually, no, it's easier as Zerg.
Oh yeah. I remember.
All you gotta do is that as Zerg is like with the queen at your natural. All you gotta do is put a creep tumor down and then just spine up and drone. Don't build any units.
If you can get 2 to 3 spines, you're gonna be safe. I remember in my own experience, I used to 4-gate every Zerg, and it wasn't until the exact moment I hit gold that every single time consistently I tried to 4-gate Zerg, they would hold it so easily, and I was just like, okay.
I'm happy when people 4-gate.
I'm not doing this anymore.
I actually get really happy when people 4-gate me because it's actually honestly the easiest thing to
Well, I'd be well, I think I'm saying the same thing that you are. They're like,
Yeah.
I'd be surprised to see anyone 4-gate past like silver.
So my dog thinks it's fun to bark a lot.
These
Now
goddamn-
this is the reason why you put an overlord, your third overlord, over your natural.
Well, yeah, or also just maybe like some kind of unit just to scout, to be able to scout if those,
Bye
Now,
bye,
Colton,
Queen.
Colt, hey, is
Eight.
Colton in the call?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, just wait. What league are you in?
I'm in. I don't play Zerg.
Alright, just don't worry about your hatch. That's 300 minerals, and the cannon is 150 plus, so that's 300 minerals right there, plus another 100 for the pylon, so that's 450 he's invested into putting down a cannon at your third, and that's just 300 minerals for you. So just let go of it, and start to saturate your third. And if you can, take that probe out. Because once you get riches, you can easily take that thing out.
Yeah.
But you know, like, he doesn't have...
Like, I do want to like bring up like Gonzi, right? He's the guy who's getting all famous for like cannon rushing, in like GM. Like, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he's like a legit like GM player before he even started doing the cannon rushing shenanigans that pretty much got him like like a billion views and all these silly little.
Yeah. I mean, it does take
items
skill,
on
but like...
these silly websites.
Now this is a weird wall off.
Like that's kind of like my point with like like people are getting people are in GM and whatnot doing six pools and stuff, getting to six pools, but they're not people who got the game and just six pooled and just practice that a lot. These are actually like GM players who start off like like they just six pooled from like some other account and like like they didn't like just start off with doing no work.
Oh yeah, Colton, you should also spread your overlords around your base area.
So
You
I
see
do
that
think
pylon?
that's like a pretty valuable point to take from
Yeah,
it.
no. I'm trying to do this build, but this guy is just like denying it.
What build are you trying?
I'm just doing Max Roach because it's fun.
Well, you can't do the max roads anymore.
No, that's not. Zerg can always do mash rush.
No, well, but the reason they do the max roads is because they can have specific timing where Protoss, if they forge fast expand, cannot do much. They're taking advantage of the period from the 6 or 5 to 10-minute mark where Protoss doesn't have much army.
Wait, hold
They're
on, I
just
can barely
building
hear
up
you.
gateways. Oh, can you barely hear me?
Yeah, wait, I got it. Alright, great.
Alright, so the reason why the Roach Max is very good right now is because when the Protoss forge fast expands, they're vulnerable. Well, they're not really taking up to an army early, but they do have a solid wall off. So they do have a couple units that they can hold off most pushes, but like they're not gonna have as much army, so they're not gonna attack. So what the Zerg does is they just get a quick, fast third and just drone. And then once they have all the drones, they build the roaches.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I've definitely heard that before. This like it is like the reaction to a forge fast expand.
I know we
And
only
like
have 4
a
gates.
lot of Protosses say like, hey, they just mass roach all the time, and you know what? Unfortunately, that's because that is really, I wouldn't even call it the metagame, but that is the strategy versus Zerg. That is the inherent strategy versus any Zerg is to try your best to go ahead and forge fast expand, and so it only goes hand in hand.
And I mean, once you see a gateway expand, your first reaction as Zerg should be to get a gas, because what gas means is that you're pretty much going to go into aggression, because without gas you can't get link speed, which makes your links really bad, and without gas you can't get roaches, you can't tech up, so what that technically means is you're not working on eco as much, you're working on, teching up really.
And with the FFE, you can go ahead and delay that gas, grab your third, and then
It's harder for
go
pros to
ahead.
take a third on against
I'm
12
talking
Roach
about Zerg.
max. Well,
I
yeah,
said
third is
Zerg
easy.
would
You
go ahead and just delay their gas, grab the third.
right? And get a macro hatch, but you're not injecting. So
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't play Zerg.
here's a tip: the queen. So the queen in your main, hotkey that to 5. Queen at your
Yeah, I used to
natural.
do that. I used to do that like all the time. I just didn't do it this game because I didn't care. It's peep mode.
Just trying to help out.
Yes, just yourself off and try again.
I mean, I know a lot about this game. I just don't have the
Just
right
don't do it.
decision making a lot.
Yeah, I know a lot about it too.
But
I think everyone can.
no, but I mean, I know like a lot of the builds, mostly Protoss and Zerg, and what their intentions are. but I don't play enough because I have school. But now it's summer, and I can play.
Yay! No more excuses. Woo!
Except for that, my computer's broken.
Oh, more excuses.
So,
That was
what
quick.
did you physically do to your computer, may I ask?
So I got mad yesterday playing ladder, and cause I just get mad and I recover it quickly. But I got really mad, and then I hit my desk, which my computer's to the right of me, and there's a water glass right next to me, and it spilled, and it just spilled into the fan on the top, and kind of wrecked everything.
It's done? Like, done?
It's at Micro Center now, they're doing a
Oh,
diagnostic.
wait, where do you live? And like, you don't have to tell me like legit like
I live in
zip
Maryland.
code and address, but just general area.
Why? I live in Maryland.
Well, just because Micro Center, I have a Micro Center near where I live.
Where
Also,
do you
I
live?
live very close to Boston, so it's just kind of like I feel like Micro Center doesn't have that many locations.
They have like one per like eastern state here.
Yeah. Cool.
They're awesome. Literally, it's right by all my parts. It's cheaper than Newegg.
They definitely have the
So what
best,
kind of
like,
computer
return
did you
policy.
have before
I had an
you...
i5 100K, GTX 560 Ti
Wow.
that got broken. The motherboard got broken.
Oh, that's a
Asus
pain in the ass.
P8 Z68. And I built it custom built. It was around $800, $900 total. I mean, not all. The case is definitely not broken. I hope my hard drives are not destroyed. I don't know if the
Yeah, dude, that'd be
video
so much
cards.
fun.
So
Just, like,
the
down the
so the
drain.
motherboard is gone due to
Yeah,
water,
the
or
video doesn't work.
Wow, that's pretty.
so what
The,
what
the video card just pooped out right away. Like the water spilled in, and right away there was it just like the input of it just cut out. I could still hear the fans running, but it was like the video went out on all my monitors. That's a like plus one Dell timing.
Yeah, he's like really behind on everything. I think it's because he's trying to put so much money into this harassment.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, does he have blink? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like so behind.
He does have blink.
Big shout out to Prime Evil being a legit baller. Just wanted to throw that out there.
oh, I'm sorry,
It's okay.
my cam's
You don't
off.
have to apologize.
Force fields are obnoxious. I
Hey,
I just
True Line,
wallpaper.
Are
It
you
said
you know Prime Evil?
I'm just sitting back, relaxing.
see
Not playing right
I just
now.
wallpaper and said I have force fields. Your army's invalid.
I think you do.
It is true.
I think you know him. Cause he's goddamn PewDiePie.
Get a macro hatch. Get a macro hatch.
Oh, oh, oh.
Why'd you just pull 3 drones off?
Hmm?
Just pulled 3 drones off and they're idle.
I think I should like stream and just let. No, dude. I should ladder when I'm sober. Fuck that. I'm over this.
Oh yeah, and my computer that I broke can stream.
No,
1080p.
not me. It's
So-
Pete mode. Well,
So
that
how did
basically you paid $900 for a piece of wet paperweight.
How did you guys all get in contact with each other?
I just found I saw a stream. I
Yep.
like watching bronze because then I can criticize them.
Oh, that's me. You're goddamn meanie pie.
It's fun. No, not criticize them. Just be like, you should be doing this.
You're a meanie.
Like when you watch pro streams, you can't do that. And it makes you feel good.
No, dude. Of course you can. You're just everyone looks at you like
No
a
one
douche.
listens to me. No one listens to me.
Yeah. No one listens when I do it in pro streams.
Yeah. So I just go to small streams where I can actually help.
So I'm
them.
just gonna try this funny little strat called attacking from 2 different places.
Called creep tumor only. Oh yeah. And you're down to 1 patch in your main.
I'm pretty
That's the
sure
thing.
it just told me that I need to like put additional pylons down.
Yeah, 'cause you have the Protoss UI. See, I would play with the Terran UI because I hate this thing. You need more overlords. I hate that sound.
Look at those void fights. Aren't they just so
Do
pretty?
you not hockey your army?
No, don't need to.
Why? See this APM here. My APM, I feel like my APM is so much higher.
I'm ready to ladder.